A new social experiment is making the rounds on TikTok, unveiling an uncomfortable reality in the service industry. It's called the Pigtail experiment, where women style their hairs into pigtails to get more tips while serving customers. This leads to a lot of questions, including the big question, why does a simple change in hairstyle lead to more cash? NBC News youth and internet culture reporter Callan Rosenblatt joins us now for more of her story, which is on NBCnews.com. Callan, good morning. So walk us through some of these TikToks. What is it they show, and what did some of these women find when putting their hair in pigtails?
Good morning, Joe. The videos are very straightforward. It shows women like Lisa Sterling, who's a server, or Veronica Portillo, who is a dancer, basically saying, you know, I've heard that at work, if you wear pigtails, you make more tips, so I'm going to try this. Now, I've talked to both women. Lisa told me that when she wore pigtails, she made 2.5% more than she did when she wore her hair down. And Veronica told me that on a slow Sunday night, she would typically make about $100. She wore pigtails in her hair, and she made $600 that night, a dramatic increase just by changing her hairstyle.
So 6 times as much?
6 times as much. It is a massive increase. She had also on a slow Wednesday night, she also made a dramatic increase, $700 when she usually make around $200.
All right, so let's delve into some of why this is, and it's a bit of an adult conversation, but some of the women who shared the results on social media say it underlines a schoolgirl fetish among men. Talk more about where these comments stem from, and are there other examples in pop culture to support those claims?
Absolutely. I mean, Joe, as you mentioned, it is a little seedy, the reason that this works. You know, the women told me that if men are going to, you know, be sort of creepy at their jobs and fetishize them at their jobs, that they might as well make a little extra money off of it. And that was their thought process. Now, we see this in pop culture a lot. And the seedy thing about it is we see this in pop culture a lot in young women. We see cartoons like the Powerpuff Girls and even like Boo from Pixar's Monsters, Inc., all wearing pigtails, all sort of denoting a younger age. And women like Veronica said that men at her job as a dancer at a strip club came up to her and made a lot of comments about those pigtails and being, you know, a sort of fantasy of theirs. So, you know, Veronica telling me, I don't think that this is a children's hairstyle anymore. And if you're going to put your, you know, young daughter's hair in pigtails, you really have to think about the way men are perceiving it. And it's kind of a sad statement on, you know, how this hairstyle is perceived. But she said she won't be putting her daughter's hair in pigtails because of the way men reacted at her job.
Yeah, Callan, so we have less than a minute here, but this creates kind of a bit of a quandary for women. Do they make more money doing this knowing why some people are tipping them more? Or do they say, no, I'm not going to do this, even if it means making less money?
You know, what they told me is that they experience creepy men at their job. They experience being hit on, having derogatory comments made at them. And they said, if we could make more money, we have bills to pay, we're going to do what we can to make more money. So in their mind, it's really about making sure their children are fed, making sure that they're making the most money that they can and getting their bills paid. So ultimately, that is the main factor in their mind as to why they're wearing this hairstyle. Certainly an eye-opening conversation. Callan Rosenblatt, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your reporting on this one.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.